News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Cammie McCormick. Hurricane Helene is less than 500 miles from Tampa, Florida, and picking up strength in the warm waters of the Gulf. CBS News correspondent Winnie Gillette reports Floridians are getting ready.
Residents of Clearwater, Florida, filled sandbags as they await Hurricane Helene, forecast to hit the state's Gulf Coast. Jeanette Simpson is hoping to protect her home.
I'm worried about the storm surge, the water that could be 4 to 8 feet in my house and lose everything.
Tallahassee Mayor John Daly says there's cause for concern.
The city of Tallahassee has never been directly hit head-on by a Category 3 hurricane.
Emergencies have already been declared in Florida and Georgia.
Israel continues to strike Lebanon. Hezbollah has fired a rocket at Tel Aviv for the first time, and as the violence escalates, the U.S. and its allies continue to call for a diplomatic solution. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with leaders from the Gulf today in New York.
An indication that we are heading to a ground offensive. That's long been speculated because the goal that Israel has set for itself of stopping Hezbollah rocket flight clearly has not been met through airstrikes, despite all the extensive airstrikes this week.
That's the BBC's Daniel DeSimone. Israel has indicated it may be willing to send ground troops to Lebanon. In the meantime, thousands of Lebanese are on the move, trying to escape the violence. Tanya Baban is director of the charity Med Global in Lebanon.
We have in one school facility more than 10,000 people. So one of the first hurdles is actually finding the suppliers as soon as possible to be able to procure these displaced people's basic needs.
On the campaign trail, the economy is the top talking point. CBS News correspondent Bob Costa has that.
In 2017, then-President Trump passed a tax bill with Republicans, sweeping tax cuts across the board. If he wins the White House again, he's promising to reinstate and expand those tax cuts. Vice President Harris has her own ideas on the economy, doesn't want to just have a rubber stamp for the Trump tax plan once again.
A federal court in California is ordering the EPA to take action over concerns about the possible health risks of fluoride in drinking water. Our CBS News correspondent Matt Piper has that.
The California federal judge writes there's credible evidence that the U.S. population is at risk of losing at least 4 IQ points due to fluoride exposure. Fluoride has been intentionally added to drinking water to prevent tooth decay since the 1940s. The EPA says it's reviewing the decision.
On Wall Street, the Dow was off all day long. It finished 293 points lower. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 67 degrees in San Rafael, California.